Talks of reconstructions heats up in the response of Fed meeting. Joe Rogan talks Bitcoin and the public testnets its life for the Cardano's new stablecoin. My name is Anuj and this is your nightly crypto news wrap up. Let's get it.
Although Powell said in response to a question he got at his confirmation hearing about whether he would be willing to accept a recession, he said, I think history will show the answer to that is yes. That doesn't mean they're gunning for a recession, but recession in a tightening cycle is more common than a soft landing. So I think in general, the needle tends to point more in the direction of a recession, but it's possible to avoid it.
The first day of the Fed's 2 days meeting took place, and in the wake of that, the word reconstruction has been being thrown around more than we do like to hear. The thing is, they use the word as a thought. It's the economic equivalent to Black Plague. The word for that would be depression. Yes, reconstruction are an unfortunate reality, and some would even go as far as to say they are a normal occurrence. Nevertheless, every time we go through a reconstruction, we always find our way out in the meantime. The last concession we are in 2020 only lasted for 2 months. Yeah, it was the shortest on the record, but did most people even define that period of time as a recession? Sure, the Great Recession was in 2008 and it lasted 18 months. On an average, it lasts about 11 months. So there is a wide range of terms and durations. I want our viewers to get comfortable with the idea that we might very well going into a recession. Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, and Deutsche Banks are all calling for the recessions in the next 2 years. With that, not to minimize, but I don't think this is something that we can't handle. We have endured them before and we can endure them again. Think of this like a crypto chart. When we are going up, it feels like we are going up forever. And when the price starts jumping and fear sets in, it feels like it will never end. The thing is, it will end. Every chart will always hit its bottom eventually. No matter how long it takes, at some point, this will rebound and start climbing back. The point is, whether or not Pauls and the Fed is manufacture that soft landing, regardless of this interest rate hike, 25, 50 or 75 points. You have to ask yourself, would you rather had the hard-earned money you work for continue to be devalued? Or would you rather bite a bullet and live a bit more frugal for the next year or so? However this plays out, this is humbling lessons on how bad things can get. In time, you will see the lesson like this only make you a stronger and a smarter investor and a stronger and a smarter person. In trading and in life, the patience will prevail. So guys, let's do a quick market watch. Bitcoin coming in at $39,700, up about 5% of the day. We got Ethereum coming in at $2,941, up about 5% on the day. Let's move ahead and check our top movers. Zulika up 36% on the day. Waves up 28% on the day. Curve DAO up 21% for the day. And Gala up 19% on the day. Guys, with this pump, I do think we can see a little bit more upside. Right? I think maybe in the short term, come down and retrace a little bit before making another move to the upside. Because we do have some of the higher hourly time frames, like the 10 hours, the 8 hours having the money flow carving up. Looks like this want to cross over into the green. So I think we might have more green candles ahead. Now back to the news. In the recent episode of the Joe Rogan Experience, Rogan has a very interesting conversation with light heavyweight MMA fighter Khalil Rountree about Bitcoin. No, not only this is bullish for the culture to hear the conversation about crypto on one of the biggest podcasts in the world, but the content of what they say should be an eye-opener for the outsider looking in, especially in the terms of opportunity and regulation. Rountree talked about how he attended Bitcoin Miami, how he is not a tech guy, but he is really excited about the tech. He didn't think he would have generational wealth from fighting, but crypto could be the opportunity. Rogan stated, I think about the Bitcoin as a way I think about the internet in the early state. I think they didn't see it coming and now it's a viable form of currency. And you can actually buy things with it. And I think government is freaking out. He followed this up with the concern about CBDCs and I think you should hear it from man himself.
there's going to come a time where some government, whether it's the United States or another government might try it first, they're going to try to implement, I know they already do it in China, but they're going to try to implement a digital currency, a centralized digital currency that they can control.
Yeah.
What's scary about that is they could say, Khalil, we've looked at, your behavior online, and you have some marks against you, and so you're not going to be able to buy this, or you can only buy staples. You can't, you're going to buy food and shelter, but we're not going to allow you to travel.
Yeah,
because that could
it's
be a
scary.
real thing where they could literally limit what you spend your money on.
1000%, Joe.
CBDC conversation is one of the concern, and I applaud Rogan for putting this out there to the mainstream. How government overreach could ruin a good thing. Charles and the gang are in it again. And does the Public Testnet, it's live now. Doge is an orthographic stablecoin built on Cardano and will play a large role in the Koti ecosystem. The testnet will run for several weeks until its full rollout on the mainnet, which is planned for June of this year. According to the JAD white paper, it works by keeping a reserve of base coin and minting and burning stable coins and reserve coins. And unlike the stable coin, the Shen price fluctuates to ensure price stability. It also states that JED is the first stablecoin protocol where stability claims are precisely and mathematically stated and proven. I do expect nothing less from the ADA gang. Mineswap, Sunday Swap, and Wing Rider are all started to test DJIT on their platforms. And you can test DJIT yourself by using the Nami wallet. That's all I got. Thank you.